Hi guys, hopefully you're keeping well. Another video here from Pilates Nutrition. My name is Hernan. We do online classes on Tuesdays, Thursdays 12 o'clock, Thursdays 6:45, and Saturdays 10 a.m. This week, I reach out to you guys and ask you for your favorite exercises. So I made a nice combination of movements, moving from one thing to the other into what I call the greatest hits, because clearly are the ones, they're the exercises that you enjoy. The exercises that we do are organized for people that are attending classes or been attending classes in the past face to face. It is your own responsibility to do the movements. And any questions, you can email us on info@pilatesnutrition.co.uk. Without further ado, then let's just come onto the mat and let's just come on and lay down nicely. And let's just have a few breaths in here, seeing how the body feels. Ideally have the feet hip distance. We're going to have a nice pelvis in neutral, so we should have a little bit of space in that lower back. Rib cage down, arms by the side of the body, shoulders down, and let's just have a nice neck to chest gap. Good. From here, have a couple of nice breaths. One more in. Good, and from here we're going to roll to the side to do a little bit of stretch. Before we start working, we're going to lengthen the lower leg, so it's just nicely lengthened. Bear with me because this stretch is just a little bit complicated. The top knee is going to be folded with the knee down, and we're going to grab the farther away ankle to do a little bit of a hip flexor stretch. So I'm stretching the lower leg hip flexors. Then the left arm that I have is just the hand is going to come towards the knee, and I'm going to bring the head down, and then I'm going to look up to the ceiling and try to level the shoulder blades to the mat. Try is the key word. So we're not just reaching. I'm not reaching here. If you can, fantastic. So the key thing, I have the knee pushing down. I'm bending the ankle, so I'm having a stretched leg of the leg that was lengthening the lower leg, the leg closer towards the floor, and then I'm trying to open the shoulders, keeping the pelvis in neutral. And I rotate to the middle, and I go once again, head, neck. I keep on pushing that ankle, so we stretch the hip flexors. We find a great stretch here of the glute by keeping the knee down and keeping the pelvis in neutral, and I'm trying to open the chest a little bit more. Quite an intense stretch. And rotate back, and let's do that with the other side. So we're just going to lengthen the bottom leg. Top knee will bend, come forward to around 90 degrees. I'm going to bend the leg that's lengthened, grab the ankle, so we're having a nice hip flexor stretch. I'm bringing the head down. The other hand comes into the top knee, and without moving that knee, and continue doing a hip flexor stretch with the leg that's bent, with the ankle bent, and come. Rotate, rotate, rotate. Think if you can rotate a little bit more. Bring the shoulder blade more in contact with the mat. And rotate back. One more. And that's pure rotation of the spine. One more breath. And rotate back. Nice. And we did like a nice stretch in all direction with the legs. So come on down again onto the mat, and we're going just to bring the arms a little bit wider, hands facing down onto the floor. I'm going to fold the left leg towards the body, lengthen that leg, toes pointing up to the ceiling, and I'm going to cross that leg and to the other thigh. So ankle onto the opposite thigh, That knee is as open as I can, but maintaining the pelvis in neutral. I may just want to start moving the pelvis around, so nothing changes in here, just opening laterally of that hip. Good. From here, we're going to have a good in breath, and as we exhale, we're just going to do hip roll, so pelvis rotation and spine towards one side, keeping the shoulders down. And as I in-breath, I bring the spine first, then the pelvis, and as I exhale again, I go to the other side. Think about this movement is twisting the spine, it's not about the legs. So we're engaging those obliques to bring me back, and on the exhale, we're going to the other side. Good. And inhale up. One more of this. As you see, I'm not going from side to side. I'm kind of having a little stop in the middle. And then I go to the other side. One more set. And during class, we did a few more reps. You're more than welcome just to pause the video and just do a couple more reps if you feel that you want to just master this a little bit more. Good. From here, when we're done with 3 sets on each side, we're going to do a knee fold as we exhale. Inhale, lengthen that leg, toes pointing up to the ceiling, keeping that knee quite open if we can. As we exhale, we're going to tilt that pelvis and lift the lower back. Try to bring the toes a little bit higher towards the ceiling. And then come down. If you feel that you cannot bring it down with control, I'd rather you don't do it. So we just bend the knee, we do a nice toe tap, lengthen that knee, and come up. The arms are there to help you. You can bring the arms closer towards the body to help you up. Bend the knee, toe tap, one more of this, and we lengthen and allow the arms to help you come down. And we bend. We're going to bring the arms up to the ceiling, hands facing forwards. We're going to curl up as I lengthen that leg, and I'm going to bring the leg down as I come over to seated. Good. From here, nicely seated position, I'm going to bring the arms by the side of the body, and I'm going to be doing a nice side reach, keeping the glutes down, shoulders away to the side of the knee. And up. And I go to the other side. Shoulders away from the ears, glute down, the knees pushing away. And I'm going to bend the elbows, and I'm going to do a nice waist twist in the direction of the knee. Shoulders are down to the other side, and down, and I bring the arms forward. So I bend the knee, and I'm going to come all the way down. I bring the arms by the side of the body, lengthen that leg, bend that knee, bring that foot down, and I'm going to fold the right leg and lengthen it up to the ceiling, and I cross that leg, opening that knee, making sure that that pelvis doesn't start side flexion, so keep that pelvis in neutral, and it's just here that I'm opening. Good, hands facing down, rib cage down, that's just a reminder for me. And as I exhale, I'm going just to rotate pelvis and spine in one direction, keeping the shoulders down, and come back up. On the exhale, I go to the other side. Think about twisting the waist. Those oblique muscles bring me and take me to that movement. One more set. Actually, we were doing 3, so 2 more. I was lying. And inhale, restack. And go to the other side. And back. One last set. Exhale and go towards the knee. If the knee doesn't touch the floor, that's okay. We all have different movements. So on the stretch that we did at the beginning, we were just twisting the spine from the head. Now we're twisting the spine from the pelvis. That should be your last one. And exhale, fold that knee. And we lengthen that leg. We can bring the arms to the side of the body. And we tilt that pelvis and we bring the spine a little bit up. We control it down again. If you cannot control it, I'd rather you don't do it. It's easy to come up, but it's hard just to come down. And we toe tap and lengthen that leg, and we tilt them up. And it's also about going up rather than going over. Yeah. One last one, and we toe tap and fold and lengthen and tilt them up and down. Have that pelvis in neutral or as close to neutral as possible. Arms go up to the ceiling, and I'm going to bring the chin to the chest. And as I bring that leg down, I'm coming up to seated. Good, lengthen that spine. Arms by the side of the body, side reach towards the knee. Keeping the shoulders down and the glutes down onto the mat. Inhale up. Try to open that knee a little bit more. Again, reminder for myself. And side reach to the other side. One more set of these. And side reach. And up. And side reach. And up. And waist twist. So bend the elbows. And I twist towards the knee. And back. Shoulders are down. And the elbow to shoulder staying one on top of the other, well, at the same level. One is your last one. Arms forwards, we bend the knee, and we come all the way down. We bring the arms overhead, then we circle them to the side of the body. We lengthen that leg, right leg up to the ceiling, bend that knee, bring the foot down, and we adjust the legs. Bring the arms behind the head, elbows that we can see them wide but not pinching the shoulder blades. Find that neutral position of the spine. Good in breath to prepare us. And then as we exhale, we're just going to curl up. Head is just nicely placed onto the hands, elbows wide, and we try to have the pelvis in neutral. We may tuck a little bit, but just not too much. Just a reaction at the end of the movement, rather than starting from there. Good in breath, and come down. We're doing two more of this to warm up. Inhale, and as we exhale, we come on up. One more breath. And down. One last one. And coming up. Elbows wide. And exhale, come down. We're making this a little bit tougher, so stay with a regular curl up, otherwise we're going to come up. We're going to reach the arms forwards, hands between the knees. Try to come up a little bit higher. Staying into that great curl up. We're going to bend the elbows, hands behind the head, elbows wide, and we come down. And good in breath. As we exhale, we come up. And lengthen the arms reach a little bit forwards, more. Stay there, bend the elbows, and come down. One more of this, and we have a bonus. Good in breath, and as we exhale, come up, and lengthen, and up, and bend the elbows, and as we inhale, we come down, and the bonus is like this. We curl up, we reach, come up a little bit more, we bring the arms and chest towards one side. Don't only go with the arms, we move the chest as well. So the sternum, breastbone, and hands are aligned. Come back to the middle, and we go to the other side, and back to the middle, and one more. Think about the hands and the chest are aligned. And last one. And there, we're going to open the knees, bring the feet together. Stay, come up a little bit more. On the next exhale, we're just going to lengthen the legs a little bit more. And come on up to seated. Good. Arms parallel to the floor. And we bring the chin to the chest. And we reach forwards. I want to think about going forwards without collapsing. Feet pushing against each other. Feel that connection. And we restart the spine. Good. From here, we're just going to roll towards one side, elbow down into the mat, just below the shoulder, forearm down, hand down, shoulder away from the ear. We're going to lengthen one leg in line with the spine. As much as possible, nothing will change from the waist up. We're going to bring the leg behind and bend it. So a little bit of bicycle. Knee forwards, lengthen that leg. We kick that leg behind for one more, and we bend. Knee forwards, lengthen the leg, kick back. Now we're going to kick forwards and bend, knee line, and lengthen. One more, and up, and bend, and knee line, and lengthen. We kick forwards, and we're going to tap those toes 5 times. Think about not watching TV, the shoulder is down, and we tap that leg to the floor for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and we bend that knee. We bring that leg on top of the other, keeping the pelvis from moving. I'm putting my hand onto the hip so I know that it's not moving. I'm going to open the knee and close, and open and close. Again, I'm not watching TV. I'm just doing this with my waist so you see that it's up. 2 more. And last one. And I'm going to lengthen that leg. I'm going to bring it forward. This is just a transition. Let's see if it works. I'm going just to go over and roll. So I'm going just to come into this other side. Yeah, if that didn't work or didn't make sense, not to worry. So just below, elbow below the shoulder, forearm and hand down. Now bend the knees. We're going to lengthen that top leg. Good. Shoulder down. We're going just to bend, bring the leg behind and bend the knee. Bring that knee forwards and lengthen. And we kick it back. Nothing changes on the waist. From the waist up and bend and knee forwards and lengthen. And we're going to bring it back and then forwards and reverse bicycle. Bend the knee, knee in line and lengthen, and one more kick and bend, knee in line and lengthen, and we're going to bring that leg forwards, and from there shoulder is down. We're going to kick the leg tap for 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I don't know why it is 6, but anyway, just one little extra bonus. Bring the leg in front of the other, hand onto the hip. Let's just see if that works so we don't move the spine. And then just keep the shoulder down and we open so the pelvis doesn't move. And 2, and 3, and 4, and 5, and we're going to come around onto the other side for a little bit of a side plank. From here, we're just going to come. You can just choose to be onto the knees or toes, elbow or hand. So you choose whichever variation works for you. I'm going just to be into my hand and towards my toe. Key thing, we keep the shoulder away. I'm going to lengthen my legs a little bit more and they're going to be separated. Yeah. So from here, I'm just going to have a nice long arm or just come onto the elbow. And we're going just to think about pushing up. So we reach up. We can lengthen the arm if we want to. And we're here for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And down. We're going once again and we're going to do a little bit of a bonus. And we're reaching up. If you can, we're going to bend the back knee for 1, and 2, and 3, and 4, and 5. Bringing that leg down for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and down. Let's just go to the other side. So just arm lengthens from the shoulder. Again, you can just be onto the elbow, onto the knees, or just toes, your variation. Again, I'm going to be on my hand and toes or feet. Good. So from here, shoulder away. And let's just think about going up rather than away. So we're just going to come up. Arm goes up to the ceiling, and we count for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and down, and we're going up again. And let's see if we can bend the back knee for 1, 2. If this doesn't work, that's okay. 4 and 5, and stay for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and come down. Good. We're going to come back down onto the mat to put 3 exercises together. We're going just to bring the pelvis into neutral, spine in neutral, arms by the side of the body, feet hip distance. Good in breath, and as we exhale, we're going to push the heels and base of the toes down as we tilt that pelvis and we bring the spine up, keeping the back of the ribcage down into the mat, feeling the back of the legs work. We're going to stay here for another big breath. And on the next exhale, we're coming down. We're going to come up and just do a little bit of variation. So first, we're going to bring the arms up to the ceiling, hands facing forward. On the exhale, pushing down the feet, I'm going to tilt that pelvis, bring the spine up. Good, back of the ribcage down. I'm going to bring the arms overhead, bring the hands together, shoulders and arms will just push, 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 push away. Keep on pushing away, the back of the ribcage comes down if it's up, and then I'm going to bring the rest of the spine 1 vertebra at a time as the arms keep on pushing away. Pelvis in neutral, and I'm going to bring the arms back to the ceiling. 1 more of this, and we tilt that pelvis as we exhale, we push up. Heels and toes are really anchoring down and feeling the back of the body working, the back of the legs. And we reach overhead. Bring the hands together as we inhale. And the arms push away. The arms push away. Think about the back of the rib cage comes down a bit. Keep on going with the pelvis higher. And then as the exhale, come down, lengthening that spine. Pelvis in neutral. And we bring the arms up to the ceiling. Good, we're going to anchor the shoulders down and we're going to fold the legs up. Double knee fold, knees together, feet together, more hip rolls, but we're going just to do a little bit of balancing here more. So good in breath, and as we exhale without letting the shoulders go, anchor them a little bit more. We're going to tilt the pelvis and spine in 1 direction, keeping the knees together, shoulders down. If we can, I'm going to lengthen 1 leg. 3, 2, 1, and bring the spine and pelvis back into neutral. I bend the knee, and I'm going to do a hip roll towards the other side. So it's not big, it's just balance. And we're going to lengthen that leg, and we bend, come back, bend the knee, and we're going to bring the hands towards the knees, and we're going to come on up. Good, from here we're just going to lift 1 leg and the other leg, and we're going to be doing a few rolling like a ball, and 2, and up, and 3, so think about inhale and roll back, and 4, exhale, come back, 1 last one, and back. Good, we bring the feet down, arms go forwards, and we tilt that pelvis, and we bring the spine down. Good, bring the arms by the side of the body. Take a second. I'm running out of battery, so let me quickly adjust this. Good, and we're doing all of this 1 more. So we're just going to bring the arms by the side of the body. Feet hip distance. And on the exhale, we're just going to tilt that pelvis and come on up. And we reach the arms up to the ceiling. And then from here, we bring them overhead, keeping the back of the rib cage down. Feet are pushing us, anchoring up, waking that pelvis up. Hands together, the arms push away. And on the next exhale, we bring the spine down as the arms keep on pushing away. Bring that pelvis in neutral. And we bring the arms up to the ceiling, hands facing forward, side for those shoulders, double knee fold, and we hip roll to the side. If you feel that you can do it, let's lengthen both legs in 3, 2, 1. Come back, bring the spine back in neutral, pelvis in neutral, so don't lift the bum up too much. We bend the knees and we hip roll to the other side and lengthen both legs if we can for 3, 2, 1. Come back with the legs lengthened. And from here, if we can, chin to the chest. And we come on up, but we're going to come up to seated and try to do a teaser. Again, if this doesn't work for you, you can bring the legs down. And we bend the knees. We try not to bring the toes down to the floor. Good. And from here, we do 3 rolling like a ball for 1 and 2 and 3. We're going to be doing 3 more, but we're going to bring the elbows on top of the knees, and they're going to stay in there, so they're not going to separate as we roll like a ball for 1 and 2 and 1 more and 3. We grab the shins, open that a little bit more. We're going to bring the shins parallel to the floor. We're going to lengthen the legs if we can, and I'm going to roll down. Bend the knees, sole of the feet, bring the arms by the side of the body. And let's just have a couple of nice breaths. 2 more. And we double knee fold. We grab the hands to the knees, and we come up to seated. We're going to be doing a little bit of extension now. So first, let's just bring those shoulders, a couple of shoulder rolls, and then we're going to press the hands onto the knees, and we're going to bring the shoulder blades together as the chest goes forwards, and we look up to the ceiling. And curve the spine. So hold that belly, and we go again. Think about shoulder blades coming together as the chest goes forwards, and I look a little bit up to the ceiling. And we curve the spine, and we open a little bit more. Good, and release. Bring the front of the body onto the mat. Legs are lengthened. Arms with elbows bent, hands by the side of the head. Legs are lengthened. And we're going just, nothing will change from the waist up. I'm going just to bend both knees, toes look up to the ceiling. And if we can, we're going to bring the knees up a few inches. We bring the knees down and lengthen. If you see that the body is moving like this, we need to engage more the abdominals, and we need to control, so we're working the back of the thighs and the glutes. So we're just bending, keeping a nice control. And we bring the knees up. Don't feel the lower back. If you feel the lower back, we're engaging the wrong muscles. We should be feeling glutes and hamstrings. And we bring the knees down, and we lengthen 1 more of this, and we bend, and knees up, and knees down, and left. Good, from here I'm going just to bring the hand towards the mat, forehead on top of it. I'm going to bend the opposite leg, and I'm going to grab the ankle with the same hand. From here, I'm going to do a little bit of extension of the spine, and I'm going to bring the knee up. So from here, we look something like this. So head, neck, and chest will go up, and then the knee will go up. See if that leg comes away, and you can reach a little bit further up with the spine and come down. Key thing in here is just that the shoulders go up a line. So head, neck, and chest go up. As the knee goes up, we may want to do this. We're not rotating, so we're just balancing so the shoulders are aligned as much as possible. And 1 more of this as we go up into extension of the spine, and then the knee goes up and down. And we swap sides. So good in breath, head, neck, and chest, and then the knee goes up. And come down. So on the exhale, and head, neck, and chest, and knee goes up. And exhale, come down. One more. This one is a tough one, I know. And up, and come down. And lengthen, come and sit onto the heels for a second, having a nice stretch. Good, and we're going to bring the hands just below the shoulders, tucking the toes, ready for a few planks. So I know that you can see me from the waist down. I'm going to be doing a roll down, so roll down. And then I'm going to walk the hands into a nice plank position and stay here for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Downward dog, so tailbone goes up to the ceiling. See if you can bring the heels down. And we're going to try to walk the hands only for 3 times. So we're going to bring one hand towards the chest and push up. Other hand just by the toes and up. One more of this. So we're practicing the 3 movements of the walking of the hands. Yeah. So good in breath. As we exhale, chin to the chest and come down. Roll, 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 roll down. Hands onto the mat so you can bend the knees if you need to. And we're going just to do 3 big steps. So one really big. Second one is already into the plank. Third one plank. And we're staying here for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Downward dog. Heels down, adjust the legs if we want to, we don't need to, and we walk the hands 1 and 2 and up, and one more, and we roll down, and we do 3 steps of the hands 1, 2, and 3. I'm trying not to lose where I am on the camera for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. We're going to do downward dog. We're going to bend the knees. We're going just to jump towards the feet. We're going to be doing a roll down. Try to roll back and see if you can come onto the feet and come on up to standing. That's just a transition. Good. Coming up to standing, and we're going to bend the knees, come into a super squat position, opening up the chest a little bit, and curving the spine. So I'll show you from the side. So from here, we're in a squat position. It doesn't matter how low we are. I want the whole of the feet down, so you may be here. And then from here, I'm going to open the chest and curve it. So I'm going to come down because this feels a little bit more natural to me. And we curve and lengthen and curve, and I'm going to lengthen and curve. Now I'm going to lengthen the legs, have the feet parallel, and I'm going to come down nicely down, bring the back down, and let's just do one reverse tabletop, and we finish off. So open that chest nicely. You choose the position of the fingers. They can be out, middle, or in, or you can even have fists, whatever works for you. I'm going to keep the fingers in, feet hip distance, opening that chest, and I'm going to come into that reverse tabletop, and I'm here for 3, 2, 1, and come down. Forwards, keeping the feet hip distance, legs hip distance. I'm going to rotate a little bit towards one side, and back to the middle, and to the other side, and back to the middle. Lengthen the legs, and chin to the chest, and reach forwards. Have the arms parallel to the floor. Restart the spine. Arms go out to the side of the body. I cross the legs and I reach up with the arms, shoulders down, chin to the chest, go forwards, and I can bring the chest as low as I can to have a nice stretch. Restart the spine, hands on top of the knees, and let's just have a little rotation of the neck. One more set. Look forwards, couple of shoulder rolls. One massive in breath. One more. And we're done. Thank you so much. Any questions? info@pilatesnutrition.co.uk. Have a great day.